This trader lost almost $4 million in just a couple of days. This one YOLO'd his wife's money, and this trader lost $250,000, so watch until the end. Hello and welcome to Stock Voyage. We're checking out this week's biggest trades from WallStreetBets. And we are starting off with the biggest YOLO I have ever seen. Trader by the name of Huggy bought 140,000 shares of Bed Bath & Beyond, worth $2,240,000, and is just today up by 23%. Besides these shares, he also bought $170,000 worth of Bed Bath & Beyond call options, with a striking price at $15 and an expiration date in January of 2023. And a little bit of backstory before the madness begins. He's been a long-time lurker pre-GME, made around 40k on GameStop, but did not join in on AMC. And in his opinion, this trade is not just a straight ape squeeze, but we also have whales buying and index rebalancing. But why need many words when few emoji do trick? The next day started off great. As the beginning of the day, his position was already worth $2,457,000. And he increased his position to 150,000 shares. Around 2 hours later, he increased his position to 170,000 shares, and his account value reached $5,087,369.11, with almost $4.5 million in just Bed Bath & Beyond. A couple of hours later, his account value unfortunately dropped to $3,894,317.16. He didn't sell any shares, but he showed us his call position. So he owns 200 BBBY call options with a striking price at $10, an expiration date on January the 20th of 2023. And in the comments he let us in on some of his thoughts. In his opinion, BBBY is going up substantially, and it won't matter if you invested last week, yesterday or tomorrow. This is a potentially life-changing money opportunity. If you want to escape with your 6% gain as the short positions open near either bell, fine. But this is WallStreetBets. Go big or go behind the dumpster. Bulls versus bears. Choose a side. Hedge funds can trade earlier, later and faster and with more unfair info. They're sharks and they will come for your stop limits. The only thing they can't do is literally compel you to sell. They will threaten and scare, use dirty psychological tricks and gimmicks just like a bully. The only response is to stand up to them and not budge. A lot of people said I should sell. Same response to our dear hedges. NO. On Wednesday he posted another update. His account was now worth $4,332,676.86, so it slightly rose, and he increased his position to 174,000 shares. He also had some additional thoughts in the comments. He predicted that this week we would see double-digit days throughout the whole week, with one red day either on Wednesday or Thursday. He also thought that the reaction to the down day would determine if Friday is a double or a triple-digit gain day, and if the latter, all bets are off for Monday open. The reason why he even entered this position is the following. He believes that in the next 10 days the sale of Bye Bye Baby will be announced, and he thinks a deal has been reached. He doesn't know the numbers or has inside info, it's just what he thinks, and in his opinion it makes a lot of sense. Ryan Cohen is smart, strategic and sequential. If and when the sale of Bye Bye Baby is announced, the rocket ship takes off again. Some stories do have a happy end. But then came Thursday and his final update. His account is now worth $2,102,629.75. He sold all of his shares on Bed Bath & Beyond, but he kept his call options. In a single day he lost more than $2 million. He invested $3.2 million, got it all the way up to $5.4 million, and now his account is worth a little over $2 million. His net loss? $1.1 million. And here's what he had to say about it. His thesis was the announcement of the spin-off or sale of Bye Bye Baby. He read in the initial Ryan Cohen news as indicative of a sale, precluding a spin-off. Then he was blown away by his flash dump. I was wrong, I'm out, yes, I lost big. It has been an honor to YOLO with you. I'll lose somewhere around 800k over the past 2 weeks and $1.2 million over the past week related to BBBY. He peaked at 6 million account value, but he only has a screenshot short of 5.4. So from the peak to the bottom he lost almost $4 million, which is just insane. My approach has been to prioritize being right, not early or ahead. That has served me well. However, if you're wrong, it also applies. I hope those still holding are not completely wiped out. Maybe positive news comes, maybe something happens, maybe the shorts themselves double down. Maybe I'm leaving early. But I enter when I know I'm right and I leave when I know I was wrong. This game isn't about feelings, it's about up and down. Well, in hindsight, he made the right call as the stock dropped by around 40% on Friday. My dream is 10 million. It was within reach, which would have seemed unimaginable just 2 weeks ago. I will get there, you can too. Even though he took a big loss, he took it like a champ. And I truly hope he gets to his goal of $10 million. And if you recently suffered losses on Bed Bath & Beyond, just know that you're not alone and you can always pick yourself back up. If you're not already subscribed, it would mean a ton to me if you just press that button. It's free and you will help me out a lot at reaching my goal of 200 subscribers by the end of this month. Next up we have Yoshi3243. I covered the beginning of his story in the past 2 videos, but if you haven't watched them, he basically turned $33,000 into $335,000 in like 2 weeks. He said he wouldn't stop until he reaches $360,000. And well, his next update is a loss. He got a little greedy with calls and lost around $100,000 because he bought 305 weekly SPX call options with a striking price at $4,300 and an expiration date on August the 15th. His account value dropped to $243,052.56, and he is currently in a play that could go good or terrible after he literally 10x'd his money. I hope he doesn't lose it all. Like, let's be real, most of people who make huge gains on WallStreetBets. Next we have a trader who made $69.98 after 7 painful years. Trader by the name of King Trash Soul has finally reached the magic number. The funniest part about it is that he somehow didn't give up and didn't learn from his mistakes over a span of 7 years. I think this is quite hard to achieve. All in all, he's up by 0.23%. I am just baffled. How can you have a 30k account and be up by just $69 in the past 7 years? But to be fair, his performance is still better than the majority of Wall Street bets. Next up we have a trader by the name of Unfair Swing. She doesn't know that $10,000 is now $3,200 thanks to Bed Bath & Beyond. What's the 10,000 charge on our bank account? Put that in our investment account. Okay, keep me involved in those decisions in the future. Sorry, will next time, love you. Proceeds to lose 70% of his money. And he entered the position at the peak. He entered at $28 and is still holding. Plus we got some good comments. Ouch, puts on this guy's marriage. My guy just made an investment into his joint divorce account. Marriages are built on deep out of the money call options. Anyway, next we have another huge loss. Trader by the name of Alarmed at 8980 just graduated from college a few months ago and he has $33,000 of student loan debt. He seriously wishes he would have just paid his loans. He has lost 40k across all 3 of his investment accounts. With that being said, he's going to use the last $546.59 to make back all of his losses. Speaking like a true Chad. As we can see on the all-time chart, he's down by 98% or $32,214.74 in total. He worked multiple jobs to get that kind of money in the first place. He also didn't dump 40k into his accounts at once. It was over a 3-year span. He also did 6-month co-ops that paid well, and he also has some side hustles. So he can probably recover quite quickly. Actually, never mind. On Thursday he bought 15 BBBY call options with a striking price at $30 and an expiration date the next day. And by now we all know what happened on Friday. Feels bad. And last but not least, we have another insane loss by Mikoi. As you can see, he's down by 97% or $268,928.83 in total. And he's left with just $6,768.25. And apparently at some point he was up to $500,000. He lost most of his money on stocks and weekly options. And to finish it off, he diamond-handed Bed Bath & Beyond. And the saddest part about it is that 6k that he had left got liquidated by Robinhood. But if he was able to get $250,000, I hope he's able to recover. color. If you want to see the biggest ape from WallStreetBets you have never heard about, click on the video that just popped up. And if that is not enough, smash the subscribe button as you will help me out a lot in reaching my goal of 200 subscribers by the end of this month. If you have any questions or recommendations, leave them in the comments down below, and thanks for watching.